Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me again for another tarot read. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started today. Wasn't feeling the letters or the numbers today, so we're going to just jump to the oracle deck. We got Shaman's Dream, I believe it's called. I like this oracle deck. This is a good one. So let's see what we got, what message needs to come forward for the collective today. What's going on with the collective? Universe, spirit, what does the collective need to hear? We had a couple jump out right away. We had heart home, and we had me talks. It's like taking some me time, taking some time for oneself, for healing, crossing, and overflow. Yeah, I feel like somebody's got lots of emotions going on right now. Like heavy emotional time, heavy burden. I feel like somebody needs to just take time for themselves, sort of sort through how they're feeling, allow themselves to feel whatever it is they need to feel, have a good cry, whatever it is that you need. Winter's dream gestation period. It's like that, taking time, going into a hermit mode. Feels a little bit like hermit mode, looking after yourself, giving back to yourself, allowing yourself the space to feel whatever it is you need to feel for how long you need to feel it. Like somebody's needing a bit of a cleansing time. I don't know if they're bottling stuff up or if it's just a lot going on. Can you bring me more, please, Spirit, for this read? Oh, we had a bunch wanting to come out. Dust Devil moving out of stagnation. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, seeing a lot going on here. So somebody does go through hermit time. Somebody does go through me talks. I have a shift now. I have a distinct shift in the cards. And it is tied to Feast of Plenty, which wasn't really registering when I first pulled it. So I do feel like in taking this time to heal one's heart, in taking this time to allow themselves the space to feel whatever it is they need to feel, it's like it's put them in a space where their wheel of fortune can turn. We got Fortune's wheel here. I do feel a shift. I feel a shift to a time of abundance. That Dust Devil is about moving out of stagnation. It's about change. Change coming forward. The Garden of Venus, jeweled web connectivity. Everything happens for a reason. Oh, that was a very distinctive impression I got. Whatever this person's been through, it was important for them to go through this. There was, I don't know if it was lessons to be learned. It definitely plays into divine timing too. I'll tell you that, because something is coming this person's way. Something is going to be manifesting. That's part of this abundance, this Garden of Venus, part of this wheel of fortune turning. But it couldn't happen until the moment it's supposed to happen. So you feel like divine timing is coming into this. Can you give me a few more, please, Spirit? What else? Give me a few more of these cards to contribute to the read. Gathering around the power of community. What else is resonating? That's really interesting too. This power of community. I keep feeling like it's like others, collaborating, or others, or being part of a group, being part of a family, being part of maybe it's a friend group. I feel like it was part of somebody's healing process. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't place it yet. It's tied into resonating though. So I don't know if this is part of where they found a message that was very meaningful to them. Something that made a big difference in their life. It's like they came to this thing feeling a little bit lost. But it's funny because I don't feel like they did it on purpose to like mingle with others or hear other people's stories or this or that. I feel like this was just part of their own journey, and they just happened to find others who were similar to them, who had maybe been through similar experiences. And within this sharing and this power of community and hearing what other people had to say and what other people have been through, it's like it helped them to heal. It helped them to then find the courage to be open to stepping forward or open to change. I'm going to grab one more because I'm seeing one. I'm seeing the number one. So one more's got to come out at least. We have two here. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes, and Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. It's funny with this drifter, this is tied into whale song and gathering round. This is tied to the power of community and resonating, all these cards tied together. This is part of what somebody showed them. I think somebody had deep faith that everything happens for a reason. I think this might be part of what this person heard within this group setting with other people who had shared similar experiences, that somebody was like, everything happens for a reason. It all happens for a reason. Somebody's faith and somebody's trust in the universe and the higher power, whatever it was to them. I feel like that's part of what resonated with this person too. And seeing somebody else handle it in that way, it like inspired them to be able to step up and to start looking at things in a similar way. That's where a huge shift happened for this person. I feel like this was part of their fortune's wheel turning. This was a huge turning point in their healing process, is being able to take inspiration from what someone else has been through and be able to find that shift for themselves. Dragon's Horde. I feel like this Dragon's Horde is tied into something else too. Like, it's almost like lessons learned from the past. Like, not giving so much that you lose yourself kind of thing. I do feel like there were lessons that were learned, and especially through talking with these other people too and learning from these other people, that are helping this person to move forward into the future with more confidence, knowing that they've learned these lessons, knowing that they're not going to dip back into what they did in the past and have to sort of repeat this healing process. It's this trust in not just maybe the universe or a higher power that everything happens for a reason, but trust in themselves to handle whatever comes their way, that they're strong and nothing will break them. And we're going to grab a tarot deck for this read. Need a tarot deck. It's the one. This is the one that I got pushed to look at, so this is the one we're going to use. Can you please give me some clarification on this read? 10 of Wands. This was a journey for somebody, though. And like I said, I keep feeling like everything happens for a reason. Well, if you can see the little torches on the hill up at the top there, it's like those little markers along the way. You're reaching each of those markers. This is where you're supposed to go. You've made it to the next checkpoint. Time for a new chapter or a new leg of your journey until you make it towards the next checkpoint. And then it's time to keep going. This was part of somebody's journey. Whatever happened was part of somebody's journey. This checkpoint and this turning point too, when they heard this thing that sort of shifted their mindset, I feel like this was another checkpoint for them too. That's where a new leg of their journey began. It's where they were able to start to come out of that hermit mode and start to feel like they were finding healing. The Eight of Swords. And it's like finding a personal truth within themselves too. I see in the Eight of Swords, recognizing they're smart, recognizing that they're capable, recognizing that they can do, and that they're lovable, and that they have all these beautiful qualities and they are worthwhile. It's like recognizing that self-worth, starting to see themselves through a fresh set of eyes. And Two of Swords. Like not sure what direction to go. Because I felt like somebody felt stuck for quite a while. Going through this process, taking time for themselves to heal, feeling a little stuck. I feel like the clarity sort of helped, but it's still like where to go from here. The Three of Wands tells me somebody's ready for a new adventure and somebody is ready to start moving on and looking and moving in a forward way. The Four of Wands. All of this stuff that somebody's been through has been the solid foundation for the future. That's why I kept feeling in Dragon's Horde too. It's like those lessons to build on for the future. Those lessons that give this person a sense of confidence and a sense of safety. It is that solid foundation for moving forward. This is something that someone had to experience in their life so that they could find this truth for themselves and move on to create. It's not just find, it's create more abundance in their life. The Queen of Swords. Because somebody's intelligent, somebody's smart as hell, somebody's very capable. This Queen of Swords. I don't think somebody realized quite how smart they were. And with these lessons learned, I feel like they have, I don't call it like new ammo and moving forward, but they have all these lessons under their belt. They have this stable foundation underneath them and moving forward. I keep seeing like it's like They cannot get their feet knocked out from under them again because they've learned so much now and they found so much stability. It can't get taken away from them. The Page of Cups. I do feel connections with others in this Page of Cups. I do feel in part this speaks to the power of community, the gathering around card, and sort of the things that have resonated. I feel like they are extremely grateful for the people who they have met and spoken to, and the people who have positively contributed to their journey. I feel a questioning in this card, though, and I feel like it's towards the future. So I don't know if this is sort of romance or looking for connection in the future, but somebody is still unsure about what that's going to look like, or unsure about whether they're ready to fully open up to it yet. Well, I think they're about to meet somebody. I have this Page of Wands and I feel it represents an energy, a person, and it's new and it's on the horizon. So it's coming. I feel like there's a meeting about to happen. There's a meeting about to happen. Chariot card. I do have a few cards that, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Feel like this is a fear and a worry. It's like somebody's been through this time. Somebody's sort of found their footing again. They found themselves and they're moving forward with confidence. But I do feel that when this new energy steps forward, it's going to bring back some old stuff that somebody thought that they had worked through, which is absolutely natural because you're being faced with some of those same situations again, or similar, or the potential of something being similar. So it makes sense that it would shake some things up again, because I keep feeling a bit of fear in these cards. Not sure if I'm ready to open up. Not sure if I'm ready to open up to this. The Queen of Cups says to stay balanced, to stay emotionally balanced, like you got this. Trust yourself, like this Dragon's Hoard. You've learned your lessons from the past. You have this beautiful knowledge under your belt. You are strong as hell and nothing will break you. Trust in yourself. Trust in your ability to make the choices that you need to make to protect yourself. You got this. I keep feeling like you got this. You got this. The Queen of Cups. She's just like Zen. That's all I can see in this card. I'll show you again. She just, that's the word that comes to mind, Zen, with her. Don't worry. Don't be afraid of the what ifs or the maybes or what could or might not happen. Be like, don't worry. You got this. You can handle whatever comes your way. If it's something positive, then you're getting some wish fulfillment and you're getting beauty coming into your life. Make sure that you are open to it so that you don't push it away. But if you see red flags that you recognize from the past, you're smart enough to see what it is, and you're more than capable of shutting it down and moving away from something that you know is not going to be healthy for you. Like you're smarter than you give yourself credit for. I feel like you need to trust yourself. You got this. You got this. You went through all the crap. You had to learn all the hard lessons. You know what's good for you and you know what's not. The Five of Swords. Feel it like the whispering. The whispering in the ear is the doubts. The doubts. Block the doubts out. Stay balanced and trust yourself. Trust your own good judgment too. I see that in the Justice card. Trust your judgment. Trust your judgment. You know what it looks like when somebody's a greaseball or somebody's not being true to you or somebody's being dishonest. To be like, this is part of what somebody had to go through. It had to do with another energy. So you're going to be able to smell this a mile away. You'll see the red flags. You'll see the signs coming. But if you don't see the signs, it's worth being open, because you can handle whatever comes your way. Even in this Page of Swords, I see being open to something new, learning something new, seeking information. So if somebody new is stepping your way, don't be afraid to take it slow, to get to know who they are. That's where you're going to see whether there's red flags popping up or no red flags, right? And taking your time and getting to know them. This Devil card, though, don't give in to fears. Don't give in to doubts. Don't give in to insecurities. So the Five of Swords and that crow whispering. Don't give in to the whispering. That's garbage, and you're smarter than that, and you're stronger than that. You do not need to give into that. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. This is a bright new journey for you. Whatever happened in the past, I do feel like you're better off for it because you learned some lessons. It's like it made you smarter. It made you stronger. It made you more prepared moving forward in the future to be able to protect yourself against things that might be negative, but to recognize when things are positive too. It's just finding the strength to open up to that and not allowing the fear to overwhelm you. Can you give me some more, please, Spirit? What else does the collective need to hear in this read? The Empress. I do feel like this is somebody's Empress journey. And the Empress energy is all about healing. It's all about personal growth. It's about evolution. It's about nurturing. Somebody's done a lot of growing during this journey. A lot of growing, a lot of self-discovery, a lot of evolving, and a lot of healing too. So have confidence in the progress that you've made. Nobody can take that from you. No situation can take that from you. You've seen how strong and how smart and how capable you are just in what you've been through. Nothing is going to knock your feet out from under you. Nobody's got that power over you. You're stronger than that. You found your balance. You found your Zen. It's important to maintain that balance, to maintain those boundaries with others. When it comes to sort of not being taken advantage of or recognizing red flags and moving or removing negative energies in your life, but also in embracing positive connections, because these feed the soul as well, having positive connections. Wheel of Fortune turning, somebody's Wheel of Fortune is turning, and we do have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is happiness, it's celebration, it's camaraderie. It's working together, it's collaboration. So there is another energy coming forward in somebody's life. I don't know if this is friendship or romance, but it definitely has the potential to be a very positive and caring connection is what I'm getting. The Eight of Cups, it's like a chance to leave that old chapter behind and start a fresh one with the lessons that you've learned. The Ace of Swords. And trust, the Ace of Swords just says what I just finished saying. Trust your knowledge. Trust the knowledge that you've gained. Trust your dragon sword you're protecting for the future. You understand. And you're going to recognize this energy when it's coming forward. It's coming forward in the cards like a Knight of Pentacles. This is a genuine offer. This is a genuine offer. So whoever's coming forward is coming forward in a very genuine way, looking to build. I see in the Six of Wands too, really recognizing yourself. Really recognizing yourself, what you've been through, what you know, all the knowledge that you've gained. And knowing your self-worth. Knowing your self-worth. I feel like it comes through in your energy. It'll come through in your energy and it will have a positive effect on this relationship. With whoever this person is who steps forward, it is a new chapter of abundance. It is a new love in some way, shape, or form, whether it's romance or whether it's friendship. It's a deep loving connection that comes forward. Yeah. And the Two of Cups popped out. That is a deep loving connection. That is a soul connection. Whoever this person is who's about to step forward in your life, like I said, whether it's romance or whether it's friendship, it's a deep soul connection. The Eight of Pentacles. As it's interesting because I know you've been through a learning journey. I know you've absolutely been through a learning journey, but I feel like there's more to come and this person is a part of it in a positive way. So now it's like learning to open up. Now it's like learning to, what's the words? It's like accept this blessing that's being given to you by the universe, this connection that's coming your way. It is absolutely a blessing in your life. And learning to recognize it, to nurture it, to be open to it. The Page of Pentacles, whether, even if it is romance, it is like a friendship too. This is a friendship. I feel that in the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who likes laughing with you, joking with you, doing the same things you like doing, hanging out. This is somebody who, even if, like I said, even if this is a romantic connection, there is a friendship connection there too. Ten of Cups, I think, is the lifelong connection. I think this is somebody who you're going to have in your life for a very long time. Now the King of Pentacles. Can you give me a little bit more clarification on these last two cards? Thank you. So I have the Seven of Swords here. I don't get the nicest vibe off of this card, but I can't quite place it either. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. I get a positive vibe off of the Six of Cups. I get a vibe off of the King of Pentacles where I can't place him either way, which is really odd. Usually I get something from him. I get something positive, something negative. It's like I can't figure him out. I can't figure him out. Six of Cups. I don't feel like it's not necessarily like he's hiding something or hiding something negative. I keep feeling like this has to do with emotions. This might be somebody who you actually know and perhaps have known for a while and has maybe had deeper feelings for you than they've said in the past or they've expressed in the past. This might be part of what they're sort of hiding away. This high regard that they have for you, this deeper feeling, this wanting of a deeper connection, because I feel like there's history here. This is like blast from the past stuff. King of Pentacles is somebody mature. He is somebody with an earthy energy, stability and looking for building. I keep feeling like he's from your past and you already know who he is. You already know who this connection is. 4. I gotta grab a few more here because I gotta know what's going on. You know what? I think this is someone who you already had a dynamic with. Like I said, I don't know if it was friendship. I don't know if it was romance. And I don't know if you feel the same way about this person. This is interesting because I know you've got a Two of Cups connection coming. But I feel conflicted about this energy. I feel somebody's very conflicted about this energy, about whether to get back into this or whether to step away from it. It's like there's been a change now. Somebody's changed. I don't know if it's like you're not willing to look at this person in the same way, the Hierophant, because I feel like your perspective on life is just different now. You just look at things in a different way. You've been through so much, you've matured so much, you've grown so much and evolved so much. I feel like you're not sure if this person has done their part as well. Like you feel conflicted about moving away from this energy, about cutting this energy off or getting back involved in this energy. I need a couple more for this. I need a couple more cards. Can you give me more clarity, please, to sort these guys out? Keep getting to trust yourself too. Trust yourself in whatever's going on here, whatever is going on, what path you're going to take, because you're going to be really conflicted when this comes forward. And I knew that from earlier in the cards. I could feel like this sort of balance being shook. Like just when you thought you had your feet under you and you had healed and something comes forward, it's like it sort of takes you back to some of those emotions. Trust in the lessons that you've learned. I don't get a bad vibe from whoever this person is. I don't know what the two of you have been through together. I don't know what the connection is here. If this was like a childhood friend or someone, maybe an ex from way, way back in the day or something coming back. I don't get a negative vibe off of them. And like I said, you're smart as hell. Trust yourself to make whatever choice you need to make. If you're going to give them space and give them an opening to show you what they're all about, that's where you're going to learn it, right? You're smart enough to see through any tricks or anything that anyone might have, and you're going to be able to determine for yourself if this is a positive connection or not with you. I don't see harm in, I'll tell you, I don't see harm in being open to this one because I don't get a negative vibe off of it. I feel like there may have been a bit of negativity in the past, but I don't get a negative vibe off of this person now. This person might have done some growing and some changing since you've parted ways. They might have experienced life just like you, and have had to go through certain things too. Because I felt right from the beginning, divine timing was coming into play with this. And like everything had to happen at its own time. This might be the time where the two of you have done whatever growing that you needed to do to be able to come back together and form that Two of Cups bond. But remember, you have the skills. You are absolutely intelligent. You're absolutely capable of being able to tell what somebody's all about. I wouldn't fear this. I absolutely wouldn't fear this. I don't get in the cards that this is something to be afraid of or this is something to run away from. I feel like you are absolutely capable of finding whatever path you need to take in this. So there's no harm in being open to whoever this is who's stepping forward from the past. Alrighty, guys, that's your read.